Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? How is everybody there? I hope everybody is fine. This is your friend and brother, ODoctor.ng. Today, I just have a brief message for us, and it is nothing but some home remedy to this coronavirus epidemic. Some things that you can do at home that could be of help. The science world is still yet to come out with something positive like vaccine or cure, but then we need to be doing something at home. Number one is stay where you are. This is an advice. So many schools have closed, so many events are down, and so many persons want their children back home or vice versa. I advise you remain where you are because, for example, you are in Enugu and then your parents are in Lagos and then they are calling you to come back to Lagos in this moment. You have to enter the bus, stay in a bus with nothing less than 18 persons and then transport yourself for 8 hours, in this kind of period, and then Lagos of all places. So it's advised that you do not travel to those areas that people that shouldn't. Please, you remain where you are is very, very advisable. Okay. Then secondly is you need foods that can boost your immunity. That is the only thing we can call our own for now, our immune system. You give your immune system food, items that can help it to fight any disease that might come its way. For example, one is ginger. This is ginger. You can add it to your stew, to your soup, or to whatever you want to cook. It helps to boost your immunity. I also have here, this is garlic. Garlic, some people eat it that way, but then I normally put it in the stew it helps to boost the immune system. Then you need fresh items like fresh vegetables. This is fresh vegetable. You need them now more than ever. Okay, then vitamin C also helps to boost your immunity. This is natural vitamin C. This is also the artificial one. Okay, you need vitamin C now more than ever. Okay, then that's for that. So you take these things as much as you can in their natural form. They are very helpful for your immunity. Then there is something that we all know, that cold weather is not usually good for anything respiratory pathway. So, okay, we have all been advised to take warm water. Okay, you take warm water, avoid your fridge this time around. And then there is something that we do anytime we have cold. You get something, a hot water in a bucket, you put your face inside the bucket, you cover yourself with a towel or a blanket, and you breathe from it. For example, this is a hot water in a bucket, you put your face inside it, you cover yourself with a blanket, and breathe in from it. If you are finding it difficulty to breathe, this can help you. We all do it when we have catarrh or cold or blocked nose. Okay, and then you also take your bath with warm water. All these things help to warm your airway, which we have been told that the virus cannot survive beyond 27 degrees centigrade. Okay, and then above all, you need to avoid panicking. You need to avoid fear, unnecessary apprehension. Okay, that has never in history helped anybody. And how can you avoid that? You need to pray. Okay, the Bible says in Luke chapter 18 from verse 1 that men ought always to pray and not faint. Okay, by design, by default, by factory settings, men ought always to pray and not faint. The Bible says that we shall overcome by the blood of the Lamb, by the words of our testimony, and by our readiness to die. Revelation chapter 12 verse 11. So I urge you to pray. It could be that it is your prayer that heaven is waiting for to intervene. What is prayer? Prayer is an earthly permission for a heavenly intervention. The heaven cannot intervene when the earth has not permitted. So why can't you go to your secret place and pray? Okay, the Bible says Jesus told them, why can't you pray with me for 1 hour? He said, pray so that do not fall into temptation. The Bible says in Psalm 102 from verse 13 that thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her has come. Remind God of his promises, remind him of his word. He said, I shall watch over my words to perform them. Okay, he's waiting for you and I to remind him of his promises. He that calleth is faithful. So I urge you to do these things and then pray. Pray. Thank you very much for listening. This is your friend and brother, odoctor.ng. Remember, I have informed you, but not your friends. So kindly hit the share button, share, like, and comment, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at odoctor.ng. Just you see our logo there at odoctor.ng. You follow us and get updated subsequently. Thank you very much for listening. Bye-bye.